The second time Veracruz was assaulted was in 1847, when General Winfield Scott made the first American amphibious invasion of another place, right here at Veracruz. You see, in the Mexican-American War, the Americans had made a lot of victories up in the north, Monterrey and Buena Vista, but because the northern part of Mexico was pretty much out of communication with the main part of Mexico here, along from Veracruz to Mexico City, Winfield Scott realized, you know, the Mexicans are never going to stop fighting until we do something more dramatic, like, oh, take their capital. Well, Veracruz is less than 300 miles from the capital, Mexico, and he figured, well, how hard could it be? You take over the port, you march inland, and you win the day for America. Well, it was easier said than done, but they still did it. The Americans landed 12,000 troops here, took Veracruz in 12 days once they shot up the walls and the general in command here realized he couldn't hold out in an extended siege. And the U.S. lost only 80 casualties in the whole 12 days of fighting. Before you start going, yeah, go USA! Disease claimed several thousand men. It didn't kill them, but left them in a way where they couldn't fight at all. It wasn't pretty. So Winfield Scott takes about 8,500 men, marches them inland. He wants to get out of this area, which is known as La Tierra Caliente. That's why I'm filming in the shady spot. It's caliente outside, and whew. Anyway, he wanted to get out of here because not only is it really hot, it's also where all the disease is. And if he could get up in the mountains, well, that's where the diseases kind of stop. Mosquitoes don't go up there. So he marches away, and Santa Anna has reoffered his services or something. He's in charge, and he comes down with an army at the place called Cerro Gordo, which is actually in La Tierra Caliente. He fortifies that road and decides, you know, if we can keep the Americans from getting into the mountains, we'll keep them here, or they'll be sick and they'll just all eventually give up and go away. It'll be a victory. So he builds a huge fortification across the road, and, well, Santa Anna had a great plan, but Winfield Scott is able to go around him, and in so doing, he was able to defeat Santa Anna at the Battle of Cerro Gordo and then march on to Mexico City.